Don't worry, I won't get too close. I'm going home after this. But I can't help wondering what I'm taking home with me. On my hands, sharing all them nasty tools. On my body, from sharing them nasty bathrooms. And I hate this thing.
Well, just let us know when you're ready.
I've never been interviewed before. It feels like a star. But hey, don't get me wrong. We didn't have masks on the job for a long time, so I'm grateful. But who the hell knows who handled it before I stuck it over my mouth? We're supposed to be necessary.
Would you say your name and tell us what you do?
Oh, Vonnie Harris, utility worker.
What's it been like for you working during this pandemic?
Well, before COVID, there was a worker shortage. And then when COVID hit, we, slowed down a little bit, but we're going full blast right now and getting sick from each other on the job every day. We're not necessary. We are expendable, disposable.
What's it been like with management?
So my supervisor got sick with the virus. And I hate to put it this way, but maybe now he'll be a little more human, a little less macho. No, really. When my friend got sick, he's the one who told her that she had to keep coming to work. I got so mad. So now I'm a troublemaker. See, once you get labeled a troublemaker, it doesn't matter what you're standing up for. You're just gonna catch a whole bunch of crap, which I've done before. I've been there, done that. Most of the supervisors are men. It might be different. Look, I grew up in the world believing that I could be a strong woman. That's how my family taught me. I thought all you had to do was work hard and the world would cheer you on for it. I learned to operate small machinery at a logging company, moved up to heavy equipment. I was building my skills. I moved up, saw my pay scale increase, and then I got my first hard lesson in what it's like to be a Black woman on the job. I got hired on at the utility company. And the EEO person is like, equal employment opportunity. She says, "Oh, it'll be so good to have a woman on the team. We really want some diversity." Diversity? What is that? This is the first time I'd ever heard the word. So I tell her, "I'm a good worker." "Oh, I'm sure you are." "No, a really hard worker. I catch on quick to what I don't already know. I'm an awesome heavy equipment operator. I will be ready on the..." "Of course, and it'll be great to have a woman on the team. We really need to get some more diversity." And I think, is she saying, I'm here because I'm a woman and because I'm Black, not because I'm a good operator? And then another thought. This one surprises me because it's new. There are limitations to what I can and cannot do because of who I am. And I hate that thought. I immediately replace that one with others. This woman should have known better. She should have wanted all of us to succeed. That whole diversity thing. You can kiss my ass.
Do you still feel that way about why you were hired?
Truth? 20 years later, I still got that inside voice thing going on. You're here because you're black. You're here because you're a woman. That's the only reason you got the job. But I've learned to speak back to that voice in ways that keep me out of trouble, mostly.
And now, are things going pretty well with the guys?
The guys? Let me tell you, if you are in their minds less than them, they are cool. But if you in their minds are in a position that is above them or equal to them, then you are a threat. So when I came to the shop, I was in their minds in a lesser position, so we got along great. But then the manager changed my job title, even though I asked him not to, and I got a pay increase. Now, the manager was trying to do the right thing because I was doing the same work as these guys for less pay. But I knew it was going to be a problem. And I told him I was willing to wait until we could figure out how to work it out. But he ignored me. So sure enough, 2 guys got so pissed they filed a grievance with the union. The grievance didn't hold up, but these 2 proceeded to speak to me only when absolutely necessary to get the job done.
How do you feel about all this?
I just kept doing my work, and eventually things calmed down, but not for long. Once this guy comes along, seems nice. No, he was really a sexual predator. He was the sickest, crudest fool I had ever met in my life. I said, dude, look, I'm gonna need you to stop talking like that around me. Pissed him off. He goes and recruits another one, and the 2 of them proceeded to make my life a living hell. So we go to the supervisor, right? Now, I don't want to talk about the diversity or the harassment because that's a little risky. We call it a personality conflict. We get back to the workplace, he turns the rest of the crew against me. So here we are, small crew, working 10-hour shifts, and no one will talk to me. But because we didn't tell the truth of the matter in the first place, called it personality conflict, the supervisor tells us, you 2 just need to get along. Do some team building. This is a diverse, I wanted to say, don't you say a diverse nothing.
So what happened?
Nothing happened. Nothing at all. Things just got worse and worse for a year or more. I finally decided to tell the other women just how crude this guy was. And damn if one of them women did not go to human resources, break the code of silence. I'd take the heat for everything. Because see, if you tell on somebody, then you get labeled a troublemaker. And you get more heat than you already had. So I am still in the same situation with the pervert, but the whole job situation is completely screwed. But I'm a survivor. I have a deep intuition. Now, intuition is only going to get you so far, but I back mine up with a personal code, integrity, speaking my mind, being who I am. These are my tools. And you're going to need all the tools you can get if you are the only Black woman out of 500 employees with all of the harassment and bullying that comes with that. Don't even get me started on what it's like to be a gay Black woman in a majority white man work environment. But let's just say it, what it's like to be a Black woman in this country. You named the killer. COVID, cops, gonna get us surer, faster, disproportionately. But I have a secret weapon. If I have a hard day at work, I call my partner before I go home. She runs me a bath. We have dinner. She's a teacher. She is working at home right now, online. She is so smart. She's taught me how people's attitudes about race and sex can impact me at my job. She's taught me to not see them as bad people, but to see them as people who have bad learning. And then there's the back rubs.
It must be hard going home after work now.
My partner is diabetic. And here I am, a friggin' virus, friggin' factory coming home. I can feel him jumping on me. I can feel him jumping off of me straight onto her. It drives me nuts. At first, I tried wearing the mask in the house, but we couldn't make it work, you know? So now the mask goes in the laundry, I go in the shower. The rest, it's all I can do. I need this job. We need this job. And $50 is only good when it's coming in. Bills don't stop just because you get sick. Bills don't stop just because half of the people dead from COVID look like you. Mm-mm. Money coming in. You take the job, right? I remember in 2008 sitting in that hall waiting on that job that would never come. I know what it's like. But we are still the last ones hired and the first ones fired. Diversity. Some bull. I'm going home to my girl.
Thank you for all your hard work.
You're welcome.